Hi, welcome to India Food Network. I'm Asha Khatau. Today I want to show you something really nice and scrumptious. It's like a main course dish called corn, pepper and spring onion lasagna. You can layer this with different vegetables and different ingredients and make it as interesting as you like. So if you like to know the recipe of this one, keep watching. To make this lasagna, first and foremost, we need the Lasagne Pasta, which is available very easily in the market, and they come in thin noodles like this, which you need to soak in boiling hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes because it's going to be cooked again while you layer it and bake it. Now the next step here which we need to do is heat. This is olive oil, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You have to heat in a thick based frying pan. I have taken 1 tablespoon of olive oil, to which I add 3 to 4 cloves of crushed garlic. You know, when you are crushing the garlic, it's one Italian chef had given a very nice tip that you just sprinkle it with little bit of salt, and then when you cook garlic in whichever dish, the salt and the garlic flavor gets divided very easily. Now here I want to add dried oregano, which is half a teaspoon. What I usually do is I crush dried herbs and add to my dish. This way they impart little better flavor. Now I want to add 1 medium sized red pepper, which I'm going to saute for 2 to 3 minutes. The sweet pepper gets cooked really fast, so 2 to 3 minutes is just right. Now somewhere in between this time, you add 3 to 4 stems of spring onion that is finely chopped. Instead of using regular onion, I chose to use spring onion because green leaves of that onion give a very fresh look as well as a lovely flavor. Once again, I like to sprinkle little salt. I did it just a pinch while doing garlic, and now another pinch while sauteing the vegetables. So that way, you know, you get that little better judgment rather than putting all salt at one time, which may be sometimes less, sometimes more. And I add yellow corn, which is boiled already, the corn kernels. Now I'm going to season it properly with little more salt, pepper, and to make it nice and spicy and interesting, some red chilli flakes. So as we can see, this is almost got done. The vegetables are cooked nicely, the spices have also got mixed up very well, and now is the time to add the most interesting part of the dish, which is the grated cheese. I have here 3/4 cup of grated cheese, out of which half a cup I am going to add to this vegetable mixture, and the remaining 1/4 cup I am going to save it to put as garnish on top. Sometimes what I do is I mix up half the cheese with half of the cottage cheese, which is our good old paneer. So I just get a block of paneer and grate it and make it to a 1/4 cup along with 1/4 cup of grated cheese. So this mixture nicely ready, and we are going to layer this with our pasta and the sauce. We are going to put a first layer of the lasagna noodle right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a thin film of this sauce all around the dish. Here we have to make very clear that your dish after baking should not become dry. So as a result, in between each layer we put like a thin layer of the sauce. Now here, over this pasta and the sauce, I am going to put half of this corn mixture. After leveling it nicely, we have one more round of a thin sauce. As I told you, I'm just going to talk to you about it. You know our good old white sauce, right? This sauce, what you can see, is nothing else but our good old white sauce, to which I have added a quarter cup of tomato puree and seasoned it nicely with salt, pepper and mustard. So this thin line of this sauce, which I am going to do over the corn mixture now. Just make sure that when you make the white sauce, you do not keep it too thick. Now sometimes when you want to make a nice and thin sauce, you can increase the milk by quarter cup. Now after this one, once again the lasagna noodle layer will come. Here is one more. I have used 2 noodles at the bottom, 2 on top, over which right on top will be 2 more. So totally I have used 6 of this lasagna noodles. One more layer of the filling, which is the corn, pepper and spring onion. Very interesting. If you are not so fond of corn, you may want to change the vegetable. You can use 1 cup of mixed vegetable which is boiled, or you can use 1 cup of sauteed mushrooms. That goes very nicely with regular onion as well. Or maybe you can use some asparagus and broccoli as and when it's in season. One more dribbling of the sauce which I just mentioned. And now lastly, the last layer of the pasta, which I am layering right on top, accompanied by all the remaining sauce. And we are going to finish this dish with some nice grated cheese. And after this baked dish is going to go in the oven for baking. We must remember that we have to put on the oven 10 minutes before time in the preheated oven. This dish is going to go in at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 170 degrees centigrade for 15 to 20 minutes, or until you see the cheese on top is nice and bubbly and the whole pasta is set. Now it's absolutely garnished and ready to go in the oven. So here is our hot and bubbly, nicely baked corn and pepper lasagna is ready to be served on your dinner table. If you really like this recipe, do subscribe to India Food Network and remember to give us the feedback.